I need to look at what her secondaries are, because I feel like I'm wasting slots. 24, 10, 38, 30. I'm probably not winning this, but we'll see. Now Martin's going to be probably my biggest issue.
I have summoned you here for a purpose. I'm conducting a little experiment in fear and survival. You are going to assist me with my research, whether you want to or not. With this strength, your fate is sealed.
Immediately
Your
taken
freedom
out.
will not be so easy to earn.
How? Thanks.
I'm surprised it took you that long to find. I made that one easy for you. A key to open the path to further danger.
Just gonna run right into it.
This does not seem optimal.
A key, a rush of hope. Do not let it overwhelm you.
My bioenergy isn't building up as quickly as what I'd like for it to be. This would actually be going really well if I had Spencer. He's just waiting. Oh no, there he goes. Feels bad.
The bliss of murder. The relief,
She just stopped moving.
the soaring ecstasy of shedding another's blood.
Do I down her for that? I don't. They make it. They get out, I think, unless she starts coughing. Yeah. No reason for me to pressure that. Alright, well, the infection came in really late. It's kind of going to be
Initiating
inconsequential.
the next test phase.
I don't want to lock a... Alright, I need to lock that door. Where's my... I clicked the wrong thing. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not mad, you're mad.
Aren't
They admitted
our
it,
eyes
didn't they?
made to be torn out? And
How did they...
the
Oh,
same
well played,
purpose?
sir. Well played. It was a good flash. Now I get my ass handed to me, I think.
Bliss of murder. The relief. The
I'm just stun
soaring
locked.
Ecstasy of shedding another's blood.
This'll teach her to make jokes about my name.
Nice headshot. She goes down for that.
Take the key. I have other challenges for you. science can give us. Why do you still resist me?
Get the Val. She has the key. That's perfect.
I'm surprised you lasted this long. Yes.
I down her again.
This data is intriguing. Thank you for this data. Interesting. I have a theory. Now do that again.
Anyone who tells me Yateveo is underpowered is full of shit.
That is not what I expected. The cage is closing around you. Disappointment could be a variable in the efficacy of the virus. Hope, an infinite amount of hope. But not for you.
She may get it.
I want to see your fear firsthand.
Good job. If I grab him, this is GG. It's GG. I think this is it.
An infinite amount of hope, but not
no.
for you.
Fuck.
This is extraordinary. I must understand how you're doing this. Reach the final conflict, or wilt here?
That was so fucking close. If I had downed them, that would have been GG. My Yateveo just fucked them up. Anybody who ever wants to talk shit about Yateveo doesn't know what they're talking about. Because those three didn't know, well, those four didn't know how to deal with Yateveo, and I almost fucking clutched it there.
Definitely potential here.
I think a lot of people's problem with Yateveo is they don't understand how Yateveo works.
Crush you.
I didn't know that was there. She gets this, I think. No. Yes. Wow. And I forgot to put that up. That's a misplay on my part. I fucked that up too.
You have the honor of being the first to witness the fruition of a new research project. Why must you continue? Stop what you're doing. Even the perfect seed is not a stone. And so too,
I don't know how she
was
got hit
wasted
but
in
didn't
your
get hit.
pitiful blood.
Are they really trying to fight me?
What is this?
I don't know if I need to do anything.
Hurry, the end is near. Haste fills your blood with such promising molecules.
Is he gonna go for the... Fuck, they got it. And he's already on the other one. Fuck me.
This is your end.
No, you need to stop right there, sir.
This is your final chance.
Damn it. How did I not grab him? Oh, cause cooldown. They win. I think. Yeah, they win. My Yateveo almost won me that game, though. Almost won me the game twice. I just let it slip away. It is what it is. That was a good game, though. I didn't think I was going to win, and I didn't, so I was right in that prediction, but I almost beat them.
Have transformed into something
which is kind of all you can really ask for in a game.
Your families.
I mean, my mission and my technique were perfect. Like, I couldn't get that score any higher. The only thing I lost on was time. So I don't look at that as a bad thing. And I got... Oh, because of Survivor. I didn't remember, Is that just... I thought that was for Mastermind, but apparently it applies to both. Okay, so since the mission started, I've played 2 games, so I've gotten a B or better in both games. For some reason, I thought this mission was for Masterminds only. But I'm still going to keep playing Mastermind because I need to get my Alex ranked up. So, this is a really close game. A lot of people talk shit about Yateveo, and I don't understand it. I actually outscored all of them except for the Valerie. And then even then, our scores are within 100 points of each other. So yes, I lost, but if you look at these scores, is it really a loss? I feel like I lost, but at the same time, I don't feel like I lost. I feel like I gave away a win. I feel like my Yateveo was hella strong in Phase 2. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome with the Yateveo in Phase 2. Just knowing and understanding how Yateveo works is really what counts, and knowing when to place Yateveo is a huge thing, because you can block off a lot of areas. Now, the drawback to Yateveo is it's so damn big that it's really hard to place sometimes. And that's a drawback. But at the same time, if you get them in close quarters, you can do so much damage to them. Like, and just knowing what tools you have at your disposal is so very important when playing with these bioweapons. You know, from Yateveo to Birkin and even Mr. X, like the mobile and non-mobile actual creatures, knowing what they have, and Yateveo has a lot to work with, more so than Birkin, and even more so than Mr. X. Even Mr. X, I think, in all sincerity, is the strongest of the bioweapons, and Birkin is a very close second behind that, but Yateveo should not be ruled out and should not be taken lightly. I've seen a lot of people disrespect Yateveos and not respect the power that Yateveo has because people don't understand it, and if a mastermind doesn't understand how to use Yateveo is not scary. But right there, I just showed them that Yateveo can be fucking scary. In one instance, I devoured the Valerie, the Tyrone, and I think I downed the Jill and the Martin. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure I devoured 2 and I downed 2. And if I didn't, I at least got 3. I devoured 1 and I downed 2. All that time that I took away from them almost got me a win, and that was just with the bioweapon. Just with the bioweapon. Like, everything else, like, you could say that if I just sat there and did nothing, I may have actually won. Because most of the other stuff that I did, I fed them time. Like, so Yateveo is unique of all the bioweapons because it cannot move. So you have to understand what moves it has. First off, the most useful thing that it has is the slime ball. It can immobilize. It's an immobilizer basically. It immobilizes everyone. If you hit someone with the slime, you can then reel them in closer to you, and then you have for PlayStation 4, it's an L1. It's an attack. If you hold the L1, you'll get an aura, and it'll show you where you want to attack, and then if you let go, you'll do the attack. If you're aiming at the ground and you tap L1, it'll automatically attack that area and damage them. And it's an AoE effect. If you hit, if two people are standing close by to each other, they both will take the damage, which is what I did in Phase 2. So, and then last but not least is the devour. So after you slime someone and you reel them in, if they're in close proximity to you, you should hit that X, or hit that triangle, and devour them. It will randomly pick one person if there are multiple people in proximity of the devour, and it will begin to eat them, essentially. It's like a Venus flytrap. I got lucky. The Val had the key, and I believe I had at least 2 people in proximity of the devour, and it grabbed the Val, and she had the key. That was probably the best and strongest play of the game. That was a huge game changer. And then I want to say it was the Martin or the Jill. They were still stuck in my slime, and I also run a perk that makes it harder for them to get out of the immobilize. So then even after that, I still had him, and I think I had 3 people stuck. Him and a Jill, and I then used my L1, and they were so low on health that it was no point for me to use my Devour again when it came up, so I just downed them, and then I just watched the bodies, and stayed in Yateveo until I was no longer able to be in Yateveo, and I'm pretty sure both of those downs got confirmed as kills. So I got 30 seconds for devouring one person, and I got an additional minute for the other 2. Such a huge game changer there. I'm going to upload this just to prove how strong Yateveo can be, because everyone hates on Yateveo, and I'm learning quickly and more that Yateveo isn't a bioweapon that is to be underestimated or to be overlooked. I've seen so many fucking idiots run up to it and try to melee it. It's like, you don't do that. Get away from it. What do you honestly think what you're going to accomplish in that? You're just costing yourself 30 seconds. Because if that person hits triangle, you're gonna get eaten. Simple as that. It's a pretty long outro, but I kind of wanted to break down Yateveo and try to somewhat explain what it does and how powerful, and it has utility, but it just doesn't have mobility. I don't know what else to say other than that, but like it has a lot of uses. It can be good, but a lot of people just want to trash it and talk shit about it, and it's really not fair to the bioweapon. I do think that its hitboxes should be adjusted a little bit. There's too many areas where it can get crit hits. You can pretty much just point and aim at it and shoot, and you'll get red markers more often than not. It being susceptible to flame is fair. Obviously, it's a plant, so it should. I do think that the critical hitboxes should be changed a little bit, because it is the one bioweapon that gets defeated more often than not. I've had even a couple games where it's so hard to tell when your bioweapon gets defeated, but I'm fairly certain that I've had at least 2 or 3 instances where my bioweapon has been destroyed. Survivors that are well equipped and know what they're doing can easily stun chain it. The Martin was wasting his fever skill here, trying to stun with the flash. Flash doesn't work against Yateveo. The only thing that's going to work against Yateveo is flames. So torch and Molotovs. And if you hit enough Molotovs, it will die. And stun chain. And I don't know if torches stun chain, if torches can stun or not. But I'm pretty sure the Molotovs do. And I'm pretty sure rockets will as well. But yeah, really long intro. I'm gonna cut myself off there. This will eventually be uploaded, but I have a lot of videos ahead of this one. So yeah, that's that.